Hey, chimney sweep. How you getting on? That good. Hello everyone, it's bugmancx here. This is episode 49 of Minecraft The Journey, the amazing Let's Play series where we have been upgrading a survival world of Minecraft from the earliest possible versions, and we're going to play through it all the way, upgrading to the current release, whatever that is. Who knows when we get there? Probably years and years away. I don't even know. This is episode 49, we're one away from episode 50. Episode 50 is going to be hopefully a little bit special because I'm going to go back and revisit some of the things that I missed, got wrong, overlooked, things like that from some of the previous versions. And in fact, there have even been a couple of versions found in between the time when I've been recording this series, so we might even go back and have a look at one or two of those as well. If you've got any ideas or suggestions about things that I haven't covered correctly in the previous episodes or that I've overlooked entirely, then now's your chance to let me know in the comments, because I need to hear back from you so that I can go back, put in the research and get those things covered properly. But for now, we're outside here because there's better lighting out here than there is inside. But in the last episode, we did a few upgrades around the house. We got it looking fantastic. We got it looking spick and span. We got this done. We got a new storage system done. We upgraded the storage system downstairs. We upgraded these tunnels. We made everything look great. And that is because I was sick of having things that were half finished. Speaking of things that are half finished, this tunnel is still not done. I'm not sure what I'm going to do there yet. I'm probably just going to put this wall back and then put a door here, and then make a tunnel going to and from the beach area up there. But in today's episode, we are going to travel back to the Nether. I know it's a scary, noisy, hellish place, but we need to go back there and collect some of that soul sand, the stuff that we gathered 2 episodes ago, but unfortunately lost it to the environment. These things happen. So let me get prepared, because I really do not have any armor or anything like that since the last time we went out adventuring, and I need to recraft all of that. And then once I've done that, we're going to get ready, go through the portal and gather some of that stuff up. Where are my diamonds? I'm all set now with brand new armor. It always feels good having that. And if we go into the Nether, I'm predicting that it's going to be very quiet. So what I'm going to do is make a run for it from my igloo and get out of here and go to somewhere else out of the way, because last time I poked my head out, these ghasts, they destroyed the front of my igloo and I wasn't very happy. I know you weren't either, sheepy, but let's make sure that we don't suffer the same fate this time. Alright, I hear ghasts. They could be anywhere, mind you. I'm guessing they're still here from the last time I was here. I don't see any. Let's go for it. Run, 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 run. Running away, running away. Oh, it's very dark out here now because I came out and put out all these fires. Ooh, I want to go down this way to where we were last time. What I want to do is try and build a staircase down. Oh, no, 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 no. I'm under attack already. The threats are real. Okay, I've managed to make it this far without too much hassle so far. Look at that thing. There's my little outlet hole there. I've made a little passageway going down inside that cliffside that comes out here into this nether space. And I've dashed across here and up in here and around here. And this is the place where... This is the place where that nether portal goes, where we went last time. But we're not going to go there this time. Oh, look, there's even more here. We're going to dash around the nether for a bit and see if we can find some safe spaces to harvest up more of this stuff. And this time I'm going to get... This time I want to get home safely. They're out there and I don't know where. But as soon as I pop my head out... There it is. There it is. I've got my bow and arrow this time, so I came a little bit more prepared. Let's see if we can kill this thing. Nope. Oh, it's just a little bit too far out of range. They have such good range attack. So it was at this point when I went off to explore the Nether in search of more soul sand. And as you can predict, the ghast attacks were constant and merciless. There were a few periods of rest between their fireball attacks and not too many places to hide either. I hadn't ventured out into the open like this too much before, but the constant attacks got very exhausting very quickly. I managed to find some pieces of soul sand, but definitely not as many as last time. I spotted a couple of strange things while I was out there too. This glowstone, which had generated right down at lava lake level, something I don't think I've ever seen before. And a classic lighting glitch which affected this little scattering of mushrooms. Once I ran out of torches, I ended up making my way back, luckily managing to dodge the final blow from that ghast right out the front of my igloo entrance. And you might wonder why I haven't been able to show it off from the outside too much. Ah, the relative safety of home. I am glad to be home. But let's have a look at some of these blocks, shall we? I only managed to get 15 of them, but that should be enough for us to play with here. Look at that. Look at the side texture there. You can definitely see the little souls stuck in the block. There's a face here, and a face here. They look more like sock puppets or something. I don't know. Do they really look like souls trying to escape? And if you look at it from the top of the block, there's only one orientation where it really makes any sense, isn't it? And there it is. This orientation here. Yeah. Ah, they're kind of cute. And look, as you walk along the block, you're definitely going a lot slower than you would if you were just walking across the regular grass. So what use does that have to us, early game like this? None, I suppose, other than being an annoyance when you're in the nether trying to navigate around and get rid of ghast fireballs attacking you from every direction. But I think that you could use this as a kind of mud type of block. For example, I suppose if let's go down here to the front of the farm. It would make sense that the front of the farm might have a few mud blocks around it like this, right? Just sort of, indicating that this is a wet area with muddy textures. Yeah, I suppose that kind of sells it a bit. It looks like mud, and you get stuck in the mud a bit as you walk through it. Yep, I'm buying it. So maybe we should get the rest of these soul sand blocks here and just put them down in front of the farm for now, just as a decorative block. And if we have a use for them later, I'm sure we can go back and get more of them from the nether. And I just do want to check one thing, because the netherrack is flammable, and so is the soul sand, but just like other blocks, the fire goes out. And there we go, just a little bit of mud to add a bit of extra texture to this general area. And there's one other feature of the soul sand block that I forgot about, which is that it's not quite a full block. Now watch my cursor as I walk along it. Notice how I bob up and down like that? And I'm actually dropping into... that one didn't do it. There we go. I'm actually dropping into the block as I walk on it, because although it's visually a full block, technically it's a little bit less. Well, now that we've covered all of the features of the Halloween update of Minecraft Alpha 1.2.0, it's finally time to upgrade, and we haven't done this for, I don't know, loads of episodes, but there was so much content in that update that I wanted to make sure we got through it all before we progressed the series too much further. But, ladies and gentlemen, it is now time to upgrade. Look at that, a successful upgrade. Minecraft Alpha version 1.2.1.01. There's a zombie around me somewhere. I suspect maybe it's down this hole, because there is a hole in here. Let's see. Yep, there you are. Do you want to come out and burn? Oh, feel that. That's nice and toasty. Yes, we're on version alpha 1.2.1_01, and the reason we're on this _01 version is because 1.2.1 and 1.2.1_01 were both released on the 5th of November 2010. And the reason that they were both released on that same day is because _01 is a bug fix version. It fixes some kind of bug to do with armor. I think it has to do with taking damage. I need to look into that a little bit. And they were only released, I think, within hours of one another. So unfortunately, 1.2.1 is lost. Nobody has it, and we unfortunately can't play it, so I've had to go straight to this version. But that's okay. Let's go through some of the changes in this version and have a look at also some of the interesting bugs that were introduced in this version as well. I was just thinking that perhaps one of the reasons that zombie spawned so close to me just now is that you might recall a few episodes ago I was discussing how the mob spawning code changed in this version of Minecraft. In 1.2.0, the Halloween update, the hostile mob spawning algorithm changed so that when you were downstairs or down underground deep in the caves, you had to light things up more brightly in order to be safer. So usually mobs will spawn when the light level is at 7 or below, but down there under the caves you had to light things up really, really bright in order to make sure that you were protected from the mobs. So I guess that would mean that mobs were capable of spawning in higher light levels the deeper down in the world you were. It wasn't really something that we were able to experiment with in this series too much, but there were problems with this spawning code, and so in this version, or actually in 1.2.1 specifically, the mob spawning code was reverted back to its original form, so it was only changed for that version and put back in this one. One of the other little bugs was that the texture color of the particle effect when you would break leaves would be a grey color and not the green color that related to the biome. Well, that got fixed in this version. You may also remember that we had some problems with this portal in the beginning, because when we would enter the Nether and then exited the Nether, we would come out here instead of over there where our actual portal is. And this was considered a bug because players could exploit this by having two portals, one to go in, and then when you pop back out, this one can be completely dismantled with a pickaxe, giving you free obsidian. Basically, it's a free obsidian farm. Yeah, this was considered a bug, but it wasn't fixed in this version, and I don't think it really was ever fixed. Notch did say, about the portals, it's possible that two portals can lead to the same portal in the Nether. This is because the space down there is compressed by a factor of 8, and I haven't come up with a good way to fix this yet. I might just end up doing an explicit one-to-one binding between portal pairs, but that's non-trivial, as it should survive the portal being temporarily destroyed. If you TNT a portal and then rebuild it, you expect it to still lead to the same place, right? Here's an interesting one for you. So apparently in this version, a new bug was introduced which would compound the sound effects whenever a mob would run into fire, lava, or a cactus. So I'm out here on the hunt, and it has just passed nighttime as well, so I'm hoping that there'll be... Well, a cow is interesting, but I'm hoping that there'll be at least one creeper out here, which we can do an experiment on. I'm sure I just saw one. Sheep, I'm afraid you'll have to do. Interesting. Oh my goodness. As if this place wasn't scary enough. Oh, that's not nice. Oh, you want seconds? And then, of course, as I was just trying with a zombie here, who did a wonderful job, I completely forgot that I was outside of my spawn base, and I was very lucky because that tree started to catch fire, and then the tree next to it caught fire, and that's a big tree. And then the tree next to that caught fire, and I was lucky that the whole fire didn't spread to my house because I would have been very, very sad. Very sad. There is, of course, one final mob which we need to try out this evil experiment on. That's right. It's my turn. Okay, I'm ready to do this. Are you ready? Here we go. What more can you say? Let's mess with Minecraft just a little bit more. Along the side of the house here, I'm going to build a trough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that ought to do it. Okay, so let's put these logs here, and then we'll put in the front some wood planks. Next, we need to get a couple of buckets of water because we are going to fill this thing with water. You know, our livestock's got to drink from somewhere, right? Okay, so let's make these all water sources. Now, in regular Minecraft, of course, we have some chests here. And the trait of a chest is that you can put one down. If you put one next to it, it'll join up to its partner like that, and you'll even get a double inventory. But once you've got two placed, you can't place one here, you can't place one here, here. Basically, you can't place a chest anywhere alongside of an existing chest unless it goes into this double chest configuration. Unless you place the chests in water. This is the first time I'm doing this, so let's see how this goes. Chest 1, single inventory. Chest 2, double inventory. Chest 3, I don't know. It's supposed to give you a triple inventory. So far, it hasn't. But you'll also notice that I'm able to place these chests all next to each other. So the bug... Oh, there it goes. The bug has allowed us to place items in... Where are the slots? Here's a slot. There's a slot. No. This is so weird. Now, if you inspect each of these chests individually, you'll see that the items are actually stored in each of the chests because the inventory changes, although they still are linking up to a degree. This is the weirdest thing I've ever seen. Now, can this be used to duplicate items? Because over here we've got these chests here. And next to it, let's say down here. No, where was it? Somewhere along here. Here. Okay, so row 2, slot 3. Row 2, slot 3. Let's take that out. It's still there. Oh, okay, we have to experiment with this. So here in my hot little hand, I've got 12 slime balls, and we're going to see what we can do with them. What I think I've got is 2 triple chests, actually. One here with chest A, B, and C, and then again the same here with chest A, B, and C. So we're just going to focus on these 3 chests for the moment. So if I open the middle chest and then get some slime balls, and let's say we put 3 up here, and I have a look in this chest, none. This chest, 3. Middle chest, 3. Okay. Now, if I open the middle chest again and then put 3 slime balls across the bottom, that's the bottom, I think. Let's get that back. And open up the middle chest. Yep, you can see there's 6 in there. This one now shows 3. This one shows 3. Okay. So if I remove 1 slime ball from this chest, I can now see 5, and over here I can see 3. So if I take one slime ball from this chest, and then look over here, I've still got 2. Okay, and take 1, middle chest, take 1. I'm going to result with 12 again, aren't I? Hang on a minute. No, okay, yeah, that one's going to be gone from this chest. Yep, okay. So the camera's doing a jerky movement thing. There's no way to duplicate items as far as I can see using this method, but it is really interesting. What I want to see as well is what it looks like from the front, because now we've actually got legit chests. Look at that texture. What a lovely thing. Okay, so that's basically blocks inside of a block. And this makes a whole lot of sense now. That explains why you're seeing the double inventory, because when you open one of these combined chests in the middle here, you are literally opening 2 chests at once. So that's really interesting. What I think we should do is find a space in the house or somewhere where we can... Maybe we'll just leave it here. Yeah, let's just leave it here. we'll just leave these here and we'll see what happens over time. So let's open this up again. I don't want to use the slime balls because they're the only 12 that I've got actually. So I'm going to go into the house and get something a bit more disposable. And then in the future, we'll keep an eye on this and see how it changes. I'm back with some redstone dust because I think we can afford that at the moment. We've got plenty of it. So let's put some of this in the chest. Let's say we'll put several along the top row like this. And then we'll put, let's go and, it's so weird looking, isn't it? Let's open the middle chest. Okay, so this is confusing me. Okay, so is the chest on the left the top chest or the bottom chest? Because here it's the top chest and here it's kind of the first row of the last chest. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. And here it's the middle row. This is so strange. I'm going to try this again. I'm going to put these on the top row because in the other chest they were showing up as being on the top, middle and top. So here we can't see the ones on the bottom. Oh, this is just too weird. Okay. And in this chest we are going to... Wait a minute. I thought I had separate chests here, but it looks like the whole array is just a complete jumbled mess. And I guess that explains it because I have put these together. So when you click on one of these chests, it's getting inventory from here and here. No, it can't be. I don't know, people. I don't know what's going on here, but it's definitely a really strange bug. So what I wanted to do was put some down the sides like this. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, that's about what I expected. And then over here, we'll have a look. They're not showing. Let's put them down this side as well. Actually, this isn't right because they need to be here. This is just so weird. Oh, Minecraft. Oh, look at that. Minecraft, you're full of bugs. Well, I'm afraid that is all we have time for today, so me and the chests are unfortunately going to have to part ways with you here. I'm sorry, but I will see you in the next episode. This is episode 49, so the next episode is 50. That's a big number. That's half a century of episodes along this journey so far. I'm really, really satisfied with that. That is incredible to me. So thank you so much to everybody who's been watching and enjoying this series. I really appreciate all the support that I've been getting throughout the whole journey. For the next episode, please do remember to remind me about anything that I've overlooked in previous episodes when covering previous versions, because I want to go back, do a bit of a special, and have a look at some of those older versions and see what we can uncover that we haven't seen before. But for now, that's the end of this episode, and I have to go because we're definitely over time. Thanks for watching. This has been bugmancx. You've been watching Minecraft The Journey. Bye-bye.